Hello, Tipicians. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. My name is emmanuelmdiniswa. Happy once again to have an opportunity to come live in matters concerning the billion coin. Allow me once again to quickly invite you to our knowledgeable and reliable source of information, the billion coin admin blog. Before we can say anything, let us go to the admin blog and assess and check current updates, because we always rely on these updates. It's true, we don't know anything. We only align ourselves to what we have been asked to broadcast. Let us quickly see. Suspicious downtime of major social media false flag coming is a poster. You and I can't stop the world from automation. TPC gives us a way. Anyway, let's go to the next set of blogs. I dealt with this morning. I want us to go to set number 2. Let's quickly go there. Homecoming welcome of great leader, TPC leader, Mr. Pritam Kumar. Mr. Pritam Kumar is a TPC activist in the Indian community. Thank you so much, sir. Do you think your bank really cares about you? It's a nice video. Congratulations, Nonito Rabel, for doing your 50th broadcast video. Congratulations, Stephen Kefi, for doing your 350th live broadcast. Other people are hardworking here. He's doing his 350th. Food is the key to getting critical mass poster. Another video. March Madness, so many two-wheelers being sold for 20% TPC and 80% in India. 80% cash in India is a video. Dedicated Mbe pulls off one of his best trainings while he is so sick. Oh, yes, we have to pray for him. May he recover soon. What is the difference between wealthy and abundance is a video for me and you. March 11th, 2019, send buttons for all languages start now. It's a poster article. Let us dwell on this article. I want us to revisit it. It's so much empowering. We are doing this to educate each other. Remember the send button meetings? This was a poster for last week. For this week, March 11, 2019. Right, I won't even deal, okay. It says, we will be hosting the Send Button Live broadcast in all languages on Monday, March 11th, 2019 at 9 a.m. PDT, 5 p.m. Western African time. If you do not have a send button on, you are not allowed into this meeting. For those of you who do have a send button, do not share this link with anyone else. The link will be available at 8:45 a.m. PDT on Monday, March 11. In fact, every Monday, please, people, every Monday, inside your King Cashback office, the meeting starts promptly at 9 a.m. PDT. Show up and collect up to 1 million cookies. They now refer to 1 million cookies. If you are a broadcaster, you'll be collecting this. So please, let's become broadcasters. Mr. Mbe Derek has been given the mandate to host the English send button meetings on Monday. At the same time, Mr. Samuel Etendel Boma is doing his French. Same time, Mr. Mizanua Ranmain is doing his Bengal version. Same time, Mr. C.H. Pritam Kumar will be doing his Maytalol version. Same time, our beautiful lady Tara Sharma will be doing the Hindi version. Same time, Mr. Gangmei Kaipedim Rongmei is doing the Kabui AK version, and Mr. Sied Ranmin will be doing the Teluk version. Let us attend and encourage our members to religiously attend to send button meetings. The importance of send button meetings we need to stress continuously as broadcasters on these live chats. It helps to unite the communities. It helps with the education part side. Since we are in the discipline phase, we are a very young economy, new economy. We need people to attend send button meetings in numbers, particularly to understand the concept of the billion coin. Because without grasping the concept, the education, one will never ever understand the billion coin. The billion coin is totally different from other coins in the market. Since we are not attached to any open market system, we are private, self-regulated, and we are a centralized cryptocurrency, which is not actually attached to any market system. So that is very much important to understand. So in order for you to understand, you need to attend send button meetings and also need to understand the rules. We have our house rules, which are actually being spelled correctly during this send button meeting. So it is very much important. Let us attend and encourage our newest people to be able to get the right information, the right education from the leaders who will be on the panel. For instance, what is TPC confidentially? I can't tell you. You will need to attend a send button meeting to find out. Let's read. If you have ever wondered why we call these send button meetings, it's because admin will turn off the send buttons of both the buyer and the seller of any transactions if TPC is discounted. We are anti-corruption. We don't promote discounting. All our TPC coins must be transacted in the current price. I would like to bring some clarity to why admin and the type of blockchain we use are unknown. Right? Short answer is security is very expensive. This TPC is rolling out and not fully developed at this time, yet is highly functional today. The admin fee is ridiculously low to keep the barrier to entry into TPC community very low. We are on a mission to help the poor rise out of poverty. Let us revisit again our calculator and check how much is 4 grains today. These things are very much important to understand why the admin fee has been kept very low. It's only 4 grains. 4 grains, you just type 4. It will take you to $10.81. If you want to find exactly, you go to your calculator, ascertain how much is $10.81 at the current moment. Is $10.81. You multiply by 40 South African currency. It's going to give you 151 South African rands, which is about, I would prefer you go for 160 rands. You see, so that you don't underpay. Remember, we are actually using grains of gold. We're using gold as a reference to our to the measurement of our coin, but we are not backed by gold. So $10 is going to give you 160 South African rands. You rather pay up higher rather than paying low. This is an annual fee and a lifetime fee for your wallet. You see? Right, let's go back to the article. Where I was somewhere here. Let's go back there. Right. Let's go back to the article. Now, Scott Thorne is sick and lost his voice, so we will not have a Cambodian Send Button meeting tonight. Remember, on Monday, we didn't get the Cambodian Send Button meeting. There's nothing wrong with TPC. It was just that Mr. Scott Thorne was not feeling well. So we're going to meet him on our next week, Monday. We shall be attending the Cambodian Send Button meeting. So everyone should pray for his speedy recovery, and we hope he gets well soon, of course. Okay. All right, I think I have covered this part. I would like to bring some clarity to why admin and the type of blockchain we use today are known. Short answer is security is very expensive. I think I've done this one. TPS is rolling out and not fully developed at this time, yet is highly functional today. The admin fee is ridiculously very low to keep the barrier to entry into the TPC community very low. We are on a mission to help the poor rise out of poverty. So we have kept the cost down as much as possible to run a sustainable operation. Remaining unknown reduces the chances of what? Of attacks, so that we can continue to grow organically. As funds grow, will our tech and admin structure with enough funds, high enough levels of security can be put into place. We are self-funded operation on the 4 grains admin fee. We are debt-free. I love this statement. We are debt-free on the 4 grains admin fee. We are self-regulated and we are private. This is the billion code. We are private. Now, let's go to the house rules. Transactions over 400 grains, over 400 grains will result in the TPC commissioner reaching out by email to collect details of the transactions to make sure equal value was exchanged to prevent discounting of our coins. That is the first thing. You are not saying you are being restricted here. Let me come here and emphasize my point. People are not being restricted. No, it's just that if you're going to transact more than 400 grains, you must let the admin, the TPC commissioner know. Don't get it wrong. It's a matter of compliance. You will be required to prove the value of your transactions, whether you did not discount or what. Remember, we are a growing economy. We need not use to abuse our own economy or jeopardize. And remember, the coins that we have, most of them, we never bought the coins. We got them through participating in the activities of the billion coin. We're given them for completing various tasks. Few coins were bought by the majority of TPCians. So we need not to become loose or to abuse or to take advantage, right? Let's go back to the article. Let's get back to the article and read further. This is very important to everybody. Particularly, we are doing this to cover up on those who did not attend the send button. Where was I? I was somewhere here. Yeah. Transactions over 400 grains will result in TPC Commissioner reaching out by email to collect details of the transaction to make sure equal value was exchanged to prevent discounting of our coins. You can go less than 400 grains, you won't have anything. Let's go. 2, total transactions done within a 24-hour period of over 2,000 grains will result in the TPC Commissioner reaching out by email to collect details of the transactions to make sure equal value was exchanged to prevent discounting of our coins. This is the second part. Within 24 hours, don't exceed 2,000. Don't see yourself exceeding 2,000 grains. Let's move. Contact the TPC Commissioner in advance of completing a 40,000 grains. In advance, if you have many people who are lining up to purchase or to transact through you, the best thing would be to contact the TPC Commissioner in advance. 40,000 is a lot, so you need to contact the TPC Commissioner or create a transaction to show proof ahead of time that a transaction of that size is being done for something of equal value to prevent what? Discounting of our coins. Now, let's go ahead. TPC admin pays the salary of the TPC Commissioner, who protects all of us from those that would discount our coins from their lawful value. And we all should be thankful that the value of our coins are protected. It takes a great deal of 4 grains admin fees to pay the annual salary of our TPC Commissioner. And this is just one way admin supports the TPC community with the admin fees collected ongoing, right? Let's check on these balloons. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Here we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. We have 16. We have got more than 16. We have got even more than that. The more balloons we have, the airlifting they go. Critical mass. This is called critical mass theory. The complete guide. Amazing things happen once we cross the threshold of critical mass. Notice the 5 balloon examples in the poster above. Can you see the 4 examples lacking the critical mass to create lift off? 1, 2, 3, 4. They are lacking critical mass to what? To attract the lift off. The many balloons we have, they will start to trigger the lift off, right? So these 4 are lacking the what? They are lacking the critical mass to create the lift off. Now, notice the 5th example. It's not much more than the 4th example of balloons, but it was enough to create lift off, right? We are quickly approaching our 3rd year anniversary this month, and I would like to share my honest assessment of where we are today briefly. It's been like a revolving door for the most part. New members are always coming in but most of the old members are inactive today. We have not hit critical mass. We have not hit critical mass yet, although I do believe we will hit it within 6 months from now. We have the strongest foundation to build upon ever right now. There is not an urgent need to establish a widely accepted alternative to the current financial system that is obviously crashing and collapsing worldwide right now. So how do we stop this revolving door and get people to stick and not go inactive? If you want people to stay active in TPC, you have to tell them the truth. The truth is, here's the truth. We are not selling a coin. This is the truth. We are not selling a coin because for the most part, we are giving it away out of the admin wallet through cookie rewards. When you sell coins, people expect exchanges to cash them out. Look, people, let me highlight this. Look, people, let me highlight the whole. Look, people, we have over 2,000 choices of other coins they can buy and later cash out. We are very different and should stand out as a better deal. Let's face it, the only ones enjoying a positive return on their investment in these 2,000 coins are traders that know what they are doing. Everyone else is losing money in those 2,000 coins, including Bitcoin. Most people in the world are not speculators. Tell the people the truth. TPC offers a work today, get paid today opportunity. This must be understood. TPC offers a work today, get paid today opportunity. When you follow our system, you will not feel like you are selling anything. You will feel like you are helping people to complete steps to access the coins from the cookie rewards during the distribution phase of TPC. I love it. One of those steps is to complete a 40 grains transaction, and that gets paid either directly to you or to your partner. If you work TPC, you will get paid. We have trainers all over the whole world that can show you step by step that the work is that you need to do in order to get paid. If you refuse to do the work, then you should not expect to get paid. This work is easy. If you compare it to being a cashier, a waitress, a cook, a construction worker, an office worker, and so many other things out there that people learn to do as a work. If people can learn to do those kind of things, those kind of jobs, they can learn to do the work of TPC. Wonderful. It's through work that we will get to critical mass. I think once we get to about 50,000 merchants worldwide, we will hit critical mass, especially if most of those merchants are offering food for TPC. We have 625 merchants in our new listing on the website now. You can check here. This is the world map, the global map. You can as well go into this one, Brilliant Apps. for the cities, 1,000 cities. Imagine living in a city with 100,000 people in it. What if there was 10 merchants that accept TPC in your city, and most of them offered food for sale? We offer a gift of 25,000 cookies, redeemable for thousands of dollars in TPC Kringles. Who would reject such a gift? No one. A gift that could be used as soon as it's redeemed. See, that's what critical mass looks like. When everyone will agree the gift is valuable and can certainly be used. We are building up to that. We are not selling. Let me highlight this again. We are not selling coins. We offer a work today, get paid today opportunity, easy work. The sooner we get all of our members to stop selling coins and instead share the opportunity to work our distribution phase of TPC, the sooner we will get to critical mass. Aiding merchants has always been very organic, and of course, I will help set up some formal approaches that could be done systematically. But for now, everyone should share our opportunity and get and gift with everyone they come in contact with. And always stay excited about TPC. What a wonderful article. What an education. Critical mass. We need to shout critical mass, critical mass, critical mass. We need to understand the concept behind critical mass. Automatically, it drives to the ultimate price. We are not selling coins. We should not sell coins. We should offer an opportunity, which is called the get, work today, and get paid today. By participating in these promotional activities, the 2019 promotion, as well as the 24-hour and the 48-hour rapid cookie rewards, then we will be seeing ourselves cash flowing and also pushing towards the membership growth of our community. As simply as ABC, we need to do the work. You work today, you get paid today. That is the concept that we emphasize here. That's the easy work to do compared to being employed for 8 hours, horrible hours, working hard and getting the same pay. Here you can cash flow every day as long as you understand that you are offering the opportunity, the work today and get paid today opportunity in the Billion Coin community. Let us focus and work towards living a lifestyle of our own making. If we don't stand up as humanity, no one will work for us. Let us all get to work. All hands on the deck. This is the old saying. All hands on the deck, and we shall see ourselves cash flowing and actually impacting the positive growth of our community as a Billion Coin community worldwide. Remember, we need to gather 1 billion members under one roof. Members, time is my enemy. Time is against me. But I hope that this is going to help clear certain questions, misunderstandings. Revisit the article, revisit it, read it at your own, go through the blog, maybe once or twice a week if you can afford. Please go every day as a member in good standing and get marinated. I love you. May God keep you. Till we meet again, I'm signing off. Thank you. Bye.